What's up, comic fans? It's time for the previews of the comics coming out December 13th, okay? I'm recording this on December 12th, so some shops already have their DC books out, alright? So we're gonna get into all the books. We got spec books, we got spotlight books, we got some FOC books, even though it's past FOC, but whatever, we'll still cover those books you could have FOC'd this week, and we got this week's books right after this.
Spartans! What is your profession?
Welcome back. All right, let's get into the books. You got this, Cup? Oh, heck yeah, I do. So let's get into it. You know how we do. We start off with those spec books first. Right off the bat, we got Batman. Gargoyle of Gotham #2. All right. This is on the list because it says there are two first appearances in this book. All right, so you got Raphael Grandpa putting on both hats, writer and artist. All right, and there's supposed to be two first appearances, one of Mother and the other one of Virgin. All right, so we'll check it out. We'll see what's in there, and we'll see if it, if any of these characters come of anything. Next up this week, we've got Miles Morales, Spider-Man #13. Again, new character in this one, a new villain. As we know, villains don't often stick, but sometimes they move the needle a little bit, but villains don't do as well as heroes. But hey, whatever. This is the first appearance of a new Cape Killer villain. All right, I didn't get a name, so we'll see. We'll see who it is. And then, last but not least, we have Star Wars: The High Republic, Shadows of the Starlight #3. This is kind of, the Starlight Station falls thanks to the Nihil, and we're getting these stories that come out of it. All right, as you see here, this guy looks like his name would be Bel Zettifar. He's cut off his Padawan braid. Looks like he's ready for some action, if you will, or his Padawan braid has been cut off by somebody else, because there is clearly a lightsaber in his face. I think the fall of Starlight, they're hinting that it made some Jedi basically grow faster than they should have, especially those Padawan. But what I'm sensing here, why I picked this up, is that we're gonna get some new Star Wars characters, and so why not pick this up? All right. I mean, I didn't hear that anywhere, but I'm just getting that vibe that we're gonna get some new characters out of this, and who knows where they come from. Now, this is High Republic, so this happens way back in the past, right? So we're not gonna see these characters in any future things. At least I don't think we would, given the timeline. But Yoda's around this time, right? Master Yoda exists. Anyway, but who knows? These characters can, they can go past, present, future with movies and comics and all that other stuff. So we might get a new character out of it. All right, that's enough talk about this. Let us go into the spotlight books for this week. First off the bat, we have Moon Knight #30. Why is this a spotlight book? Well, Moon Knight's dying. All right, so this is it. I believe this is the book where Moon Knight bites the dust. We got all these really cool covers. There's some incentive covers. All right, but at the end of the day, Moon Knight is going to become one with the Earth. It's been a really good series, by the way, by Jed McKay. So, check it out if you get a chance. And the cover artist, Steven Segovia, has been doing a really good job with these covers too. All right, the next spotlight book, Beneath the Trees Where Nobody Sees, #1. This is the second printing. All right, this was like a sensation when it first came out, pretty much around New York Comic Con, and it just got a lot of buzz. And there was nothing in particular that you can point to one way or the other, except you've got these adorable characters, and one of them is a serial killer. All right, so that was some cool stuff. All right, apparently I had my tab open. We're gonna mosey on over because we got those final orders due. All right, so these were due December 11th. You can still pretty much ask your store to get you a copy. It's just, They may have been sold out. Who knows? These stores put in the final orders just to kind of guarantee that they get a copy of the book you want. And even then, sometimes things get allocated, so copies are not always guaranteed, but usually if you put in something there in final order, you got a pretty good shot to get that book. With that said, final order is already done for this week. But again, here's a book, Cobra Commander #1. All right, your store is gonna have it. All right, so I just want to bring it into your world, bring it into the zeitgeist that it should be out January 17th. All right, so a little bit over a month that book will be in stores. All right, what else do we have? This one I couldn't find on previews for some reason, but this was listed as a 1 in 25 character variant for Nightwing. All right, this is Apex Ava, Nightwing number 110. So we'll see, what comes of that. But if you like these character covers, right? These character concept covers here. So here are the comics coming out this week. We're going to start off with Boom Studios. Boom, here comes the Boom. Ready or Not. Damn the Malls at number 11, House of Slaughter, which people are starting to like. It started off kind of slow, or people just didn't like the story. But now we're on issue number 20, all right? What else do we have coming out of Boom? We're looking. Under Heist #1, all right? That looks like a new Boom series, so maybe that'll turn out to be something. And now we're off to DC Comics. Action Comics number 1060. There's going to be a side story, right, for all Zod, all kneel to Zod, or all bow before Zod. Anyway, there's going to be a Zod storyline coming out, and the B story, or one of the side stories in this Action Comics, which is kind of like an anthology thing. There's a collection of different stories in the Superman universe. One of them will be about the upcoming Zod storyline. Let's keep it rolling. You got Batman number 428, except in this one, Jason Todd lives, right? So it says Robin lives, so they were doing it, but with Robin actually living at the end. Let's see, you got some Batman and Robin, right? Including a cool Christmas cover. Batman City of Madness is on issue number 2. Batman Gargoyle of Gotham gets a #1 second printing, but we also get a issue number 2. And Raphael Grandpa is, soloing that. Batman Joker Deadly Duo Unplugged #1. All right, so they're redoing it. This one with kind of a sketch cover. It was a cool story, worth a read. I don't know. I liked it a lot. Don't get me wrong. The ending was good. Wasn't great, but it was good. It wasn't bad. I'll tell you that much. Danger Street number 12 is out. This should be the finale. Right? We had the penultimate issue with number 11, so it should be coming to an end with issue number 12. Danger Street. Pretty good read. Really good read. You got Detective Comics 1079, right? Batman's in Trouble, Public Hanging. If you haven't checked it out, go check out the Detective Comics. Green Lantern. Check out that Green Lantern cover. That's pretty cool. That's an homage cover. I think it's an homage to Green Lantern number 49, right? From the 90s. 1994. All right. Where else? Where we at? What else is worth? Outsiders number 2 is out. If you're into a story not centered around Batman, but kind of in the Bat universe, that's a good one. I don't know if Batman will show up in that one. I doubt he'll show up in that issue number 2. Superman Lost number 9. I didn't even realize that Superman Lost had got that far, but this is number 9 of 10, so almost at the end there. Titans Beast World number 2. All right, a lot of characters morphing, or new characters coming out of that. At least that's the vibe I'm getting. And we're gonna keep rolling. Let's see, what else do we have? Wesley Dodd Sandman number 1 gets a second printing. All right, and issue number 3 is out. And then World's Finest Teen Titans is coming to an end with issue number 6 of 6. All right, we're off to Marvel Comics. And let's see, what does Marvel have? Marvel's got Blade. You got some Captain America, including Captain America Ski Chalet cover. Those Peach Momoko Nightmare variants are still coming out, so there's one for Cap. Then we got Daredevil #2 getting a second printing, so that's there. What else do we have? Daredevil Gang War #1, so that's there. A couple different variant covers. You got the Daredevil Elektra #1, and then there's a Elektra in her classic costume variant cover. Alright. Let's keep scrolling. Guardians of the Galaxy #9 is out. That's been a pretty solid read so far. Pretty fun. Interesting, if you will. Immortal Thor #5. Thor's also been pretty good read, so that's coming out. And let's keep rolling. Let's keep rolling. You got Miles Morales Spider-Man, which I'm subscribed to. That's been a fun issue. And then we got Moon Knight #30. Alright, Moon Knight's going down, guys. Moon Knight is going down. It's going down. What else? A lot of covers for that, by the way. Predators vs. Wolverine gets to issue #2. The new Punisher gets to issue #2. What else? There's a Spider-Boy #1 second printing by JTC, John Tyler Christopher. Spider-Gwen Smash #1 comes out. They're guaranteeing some new characters in that, pretty much. Looks like I ordered the Negative Space variant. Alright, cool. Marvel banking on the Chip Zdarsky, fame right now. He's hot in the moment, so they're doing the Spider-Man Chip Zdarsky omnibus. That's cool. Alright, let's keep it rolling. Star Wars Bounty Hunters out. Star Wars High Republic Shadows of Starlight. We talked about that. Some possible new characters in there, right? No confirmation of that, but I think there could be. Then you got White Widow. If you've been reading White Widow, interesting story. She's in a small town looking for some action, and then she gets some action. All right, Dynamite. You got Alice Cooper #3 coming out. Darkwing Duck, a couple of foil variants, really expensive. You got Sheena. A lot of covers usually out of Dynamite. Rage. Right, it's a Vampirella book, and Wheel of Time. All right. There are some Diamond Select toys, and now let's get into the rest of the books coming out. Look at that Judge Dredd looking thing on 2018 AD March. Promotional program packing? I don't know, some kind of packing. Let's see, what do we got? Addams Family, Charlton's Web #1. That's kind of based on the animated series. So if you like the animated series, there is a comic based around that. American Psycho #2 is out. I know #1 with the bloody card variant had his time in the spotlight, if you will. So there it is. What else? Looking for books. Beneath Trees Where Nobody Sees #1 gets a second printing, and we also get issue #2 in case you really liked it. A lot of people really liked it, so it got a lot of spec heat. It was selling for like maybe 3 times over cover, not 4 times. It's died down since then, but I think now with issue 2 coming out, it may just rekindle some of that heat. Beyond Real #1. It's a new #1 out of Vault. Scout Comics has Blood Run #1. That's a new #1 if you're into collecting the #1s. There you go. You got the Bloody Dozen Shrouded College #1 out of Image. So a lot of #1s, a lot of indie #1s coming out this week. Charred Remains #1. This has a preview. That's got a little heat behind it. We'll see if it ends up going anywhere on Wednesday. What else? A lot of books, guys. This is the holiday season, though, so as we get closer towards Christmas and New Year's, and it's already started, things have slowed down, but this might be the one last push, the one last week to grab some decent comics before we hit the holiday season and things may just dry up. There's some Xenoscope books. There's Godzilla, Gigan. What else? Guma, beginnings of her #1 out of Titan Comics. There's another #1. All right, there is a Peach Momoko variant. If you're a Peach Momoko, fan. And there's a couple more books, and even more books. We're only I don't want to say we're only a third of the way through, but there's been a lot of books so far. We have seen a lot of books. All right, we're in the M's, so at least in the alphabet, we're about halfway to the end. Masterpiece #1. All right, you got a Believe cover there. Lula Lotte cover. Let's keep scrolling. Let's see what else is out there as we look. And a lot of, I don't want to keep saying this, but there's a lot of comics, a lot of good comics. All right, this is probably the week to grab some comic reading before the holidays start. Quick Stops. That's why I said stop. Quick Stops #1 is out. All right. I believe that's Kevin Smith on that. Radiant Black number 27 and 27.5 come out this week, and it kind of has a connecting cover kind of feel to it, but it's really from two different perspectives, if you will. So that is pretty cool, though. And we're gonna keep looking for more books coming out this week. There is a Sabrina Teenage Witch holiday special. If you are into that universe, there you go. And I know there are a lot of people out there who are into Sabrina the Teenage Witch, so go ahead and grab it. Scarlet Couture number 5 of 5 is out, so that book is coming to an end. Silent Night, Deadly Night, Killer Santa out of AMP or American Mythology Productions is out. That looks like a horror Santa book if I've ever seen one. Okay, we got Space Usagi, Death of Honor #1. That's going to continue with the story of Space Usagi. Spawn Scorched, for you Spawn fans, is out this week as well. I know there's a lot of Spawn fans out there. Some of them don't admit to it, but they're out there. Star Wars Hyperspace Stories number 12 of 12. So that run is going to come to an end. All right. And I think we're getting to the end, guys. So I just want to say thank you. Happy holidays. Take it easy. Be safe. And I'll see you guys when I see you. But yeah, enjoy the holidays. Enjoy this time. We have the Three Stooges versus Cthulhu #1. There's another #1 for you out this week. All right. You guys could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with me. I appreciate that. We're almost at 20 minutes. If you have hung in there this whole time, you are a trooper, and I truly appreciate that. We are almost at the end. All right, comic fans. Do what you do. I'm going to do what I do. I'm going to get ready for this week's books. If you like the content, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Go ahead and throw me a thumbs up and comment down below. Peace. And today is December 12th when I'm recording this, so some shops will have dropped DC books. What's up, comic fans? And it's time for the previews of the comic. Alright, what's up, comic fans? And welcome to the preview.